Alright, so the truth behind this next story is probably my worst nightmare. Some of you might remember this movie, it was called Open Water, and the truth behind this movie is absolutely terrifying. So this couple right here is Tom and Eileen Lonergang, and on January 25th, 1998, both of them had joined a dive boat that was going diving near the Great Barrier Reef. It was a boat full of other tourists and they were heading out that day. They were currently on vacation in Australia as well. Both of them were said to have loved diving, especially Eileen. She had much more experience. So that day, the boat had 26 passengers and they had gone out on 3 separate dive locations. At the end of the day, the captain of the boat had counted all 26 passengers and started heading back to shore. It's suspected that the captain of the boat miscounted the amount of people on board because 2 days later, on January 27th, a bag with both of their passports was found on the boat. It took 48 hours, but once they were reported missing, literally everyone was looking for these 2 people. Sadly, they were never found, but a few months later, a clue emerged. A fisherman was out when he discovered a dive slate approximately 160 kilometers away from where the couple was last seen. And on this dive slate was dated January 26th, 8 a.m., meaning the couple must have at least survived one night out in the open water. It also read, "To anyone who can help us, we have been abandoned," and it also had the name of the boat and the date they had disappeared. Over the next few months, pieces of their diving equipment, including Eileen's diving suit, surfaced at the shore. Obviously, most people assumed that they ended up dying due to a shark attack or drowning or just due to the exposure out in the open water. However, other theories ended up emerging when their journals were discovered. Both of them had included entries in their journals that they were no longer happy with life and really just didn't want to participate anymore, especially Tom. And the creepy part of this is that most of these journal entries were around the early beginning of January, just a few weeks before they went missing. Sadly, the couple was never seen again and no signs of what actually happened to them were ever discovered. But the consensus seems to be that they did die out at sea, likely due to a shark attack.